Hello guys! Today we're gonna swap heads of those two of this made to move yoga Barbie with this great curvy mermaid Barbie. She's gonna lose her head and donate it to the made to move doll. First of all, sadly, there are not many made-to-move bodies that are curvy. There are only two shades of skin tone, slightly darker one, which is the dancer with the pink hair, and then the yoga curvy doll that came out recently. I'm not quite sure if any of those two would actually fit this mermaid. I guess the lighter shade is probably too light. The dark one may fit. I didn't put them next to each other though, so I cannot really tell from the comparison. Those two seem to be quite a good fit, so I'm gonna give it a go. I'm gonna actually try to keep this mermaid box intact, because when I rebody her, or rather when I'm gonna put a new head on this mermaid body, I would like to try to sell it, so to keep it inside the original box would be quite a pro. I think I'm still having some fashionista heads left that could fit this body quite well, so I'm also curious to see. That's why I'm really trying to get into the box from here. Trying not to ruin a lot of the cardboard. Nowadays actually you can just remove the doll like that from the box without making much damage. To the box itself, you see it's very nice. We have a darker skin and a lighter skinned Barbie representation. This one is actually from 2018, as most of my hunts. So we have this one out of the box. She has really nice iridescent glitter on the tail. I like that. I'm gonna keep this connected the way it is. I'm gonna try to definitely just to remove the head. So I removed this salmon colored, or I don't know how to call it, flamingo, orangey, pinkish crown from her head. It was attached with those plastic attachments. I don't understand why they do it. It's a bit ridiculous. It still stays on the head, so you don't really need it. I'm gonna keep this in the box for the rebodying of the mermaid. The first thing, which is a bit disappointing, is that the hair is not quite full. You can see it's not... the quality is not overwhelming. Reminds me of the cheaper fashionista playline dolls. Since it has a really nice color, I would have wished they made it a bit fuller and that they didn't just randomly cut it off in those different lengths that make it seem a bit confusing. So this was quite an operation, to be honest. The head was pretty stuck on this plastic rod. It was very tough to remove, so always be careful. Have as many tools as possible, also delicate ones, to make sure you don't damage the head. I always pre-warm the head with a hair dryer to make the plastic soften. In this case, even the softening didn't help, because one piece of the plastic was really stuck deep in the side of her cheek, so I had to use pliers, even cut off with tiny scissors pieces of it to slowly remove it piece by piece. The initial stage of beheading this made to move doll was slightly easier. I went very fast, but in the last step, the same thing happened as with the mermaid. The one piece of the plastic on one side got stuck and I had to really use a lot of strength and the pliers to lift her neck off of the plastic. Gladly I didn't damage her. I'm glad she's still whole. I could remove the plastic pieces out of the head, through the neck, with this doll, as well as with this one. So now I'm gonna see how it's gonna work out with putting on the new head. Wow, there she is. Oh, I love her. The skin tone matches exactly. I really love that she's now much more versatile and able to move, so I'm gonna have fun redressing her.